Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we learn how to find the trigonometrical ratio of any angle. Okay, when I say the any angle, you know the standard angles. Okay, there are some standard angles that you know, and they are actually the 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree, and 90 degree. Right now, when I just ask you that, okay, what is sine 0 degree, or maybe what is sine 30 degree, or maybe what is cos 45 degree? So these values you know it, right? But what if I ask you about the 570 degree? If I ask you that what is the value of sine 570 degree, then it is a little bit difficult to find the value of the sine 570 degree, right? In this situation, then we use the cos rule. Okay, before we start the cos rule, let me tell you that any angle, okay, you can express in the form 90 degree times n plus minus theta. Okay, when I say 90 degree times n means some number. Okay, for example, if I say 570 degree, okay, then how can you express in this form? You can just simply make it 90 degree times 6 plus 30 degree. So how I did it, it is simply that we divide here the, like 570 degree. Look at here, we just divide 570 degree. If I divide it by, okay, it is 90 degree, then let's see what will we get here. Okay, you just divide it by 90 degree, then here you'll be getting here 90 degree times 6 is 540 degree. Okay, and that is the remainder will be here is 30 degree. Okay, which means that if I just multiply this 90 times 6 and if I add this 30, then we'll be getting 570 degree. Okay, as the same way, if you just make it, it's not that, okay, I said here 90 degree times n plus minus theta. So I can even do like this, 90 degree, okay, times, if I just make it multiply with a 7, and if I subtract minus 60 degree, okay, then I'll be getting the same thing as a 570 degree. So the main conclusion is that you can express any angle, okay, in the terms of 90 degree times n plus minus theta. Okay, you can express in that way. Okay, now here, now let me tell you something here before we start the cast rule. Look at this one. Okay, here, this is the x axis. Okay, and here, this is the y axis. Now look at here, this is the first quadrant, and this one is the second quadrant, and this one is third quadrant, and this one is fourth quadrant, right? And here we can just use the cast rule like this way, CAST. Okay, here C means here it is a cos and sec, and here A means all, S means sine and cosec here, and T means tan and cot. Okay, you just need to remember here that, just look at closely here, these all things here you have to understand that here all the ratios will be positive in the first quadrant. Okay, and in the second quadrant it's a sine and cosec will be positive, and here in the third quadrant it's a tan and cot will be positive, and in the fourth quadrant it's a cos and sec will be positive. Now the question is that if the sine and cosec, it goes, or it will be here in the fourth quadrant, then the sine and cosec will be negative here. It means that I can say simply here in the first quadrant, all ratio will be positive, but here sine and cosec will be only positive, and rest of the ratio will be negative here. Okay. By the way, if cos lies here, then it will be negative. Okay. Here only sine and cosec will be positive, and here tan and cot will be positive, and rest of the ratios will be negative here. And here cos and sec will be positive, and rest of the ratio will be negative here. Okay, let's look at the example here. Now, I have to find out the sine 570 degree using the cast rule. So what I do here, the first step is that as I told you that 570 degree can be expressed in the form of like this, 90 degree times 6 plus 30 degree. Okay. Now, what you need to understand is here that whenever you look at this here, 90 degree times some number, it is a n, I said that it is 6 here now. Okay. Now, this number can be the either odd or even. Okay. Suppose this number is even, then this sign ratio will not change. But if you remember that if this number is odd means that if it is 7 or it will be 5, then this number is odd, then this sign ratio will be changed into the different ratios. So how it changes? If this number is odd, whatever the ratio here, it will change. Okay, how it changes, I'll show you. Look at this. Sign will be changed into cos. In case if this is an odd number, remember, sign will be cos and cos will be sine. And cosec will be sec and the sec will be cosec. And tan will be cot, and the cot will be changed into the tan. Okay, so when this will be changed the ratio, if this number is odd, Okay, for the moment here we have a even number, so it means that this sign will not change. Now we'll be taking here, simply we'll be taking here this sign, and we'll be taking this 30-degree together. Okay, so once we know that this is an even number, the sign will not change, and we'll be taking this is will be equal to here the sine 30-degree. Okay, you should take like a sine 30-degree. Understood? Now look at here. 90-degree times 6. Remember, 90 degree times east quadrant is 90-degree here. You can see here, east quadrant is 90-degree here. This is 90-degree here. Okay. Now, it is 90-degree times 6 means it rotates 6 quadrant here. Now we start from here. Now we just have to make a rotation like this. 1, and from here 2, 3, and a 4, and again 5, and a 6. Now look at here. 90-degree times 6 and plus 30-degree. So it moves to the next quadrant here. So somewhere here it will be 30-degree here. Okay, so it means that now we must understand that this sign. Okay, look at here. I'll show you this sign just move to this quadrant here. Now see, start from the first quadrant, keeps rotating up to 6, and then plus 30-degree. So the sign reaches, or the sign lies on this quadrant now. Okay, and you know clearly that this third quadrant is the place of the tan and cot. Only tan and cot will be positive in this quadrant, and the sign will not be positive. So what will be the sign here? Then remember, the sign will be negative here. So it will be minus sine 30-degree. I hope it's clear up to here, right? Okay, let me just remove this one. Okay, and what is a minus sine 30-degree? And that is equal to minus 1 by 2. The value of sine 30-degree, we know that. So it is minus 1 by 2. Okay, let me just give you another example. Look at here, cot 1200-degree. Okay, first step is that we need to convert 1200-degree in terms of 90-degree. So we can do like this. Cot 90-degree times 13 plus 30-degree, right? Now here, look at closely once again. Let me tell you here, you can see here it's a 13, which is the odd number. And what did I tell you? If this is odd, then it will change this ratio. And you can see here, tan will be changed into cot, and cot will be changed into tan. So this is cot, and this is the odd number. So this odd number change this cot into tan. So what will be this equal to? This will be equal to, now we must write tan 30-degree. Okay, you know how to take that one. Okay, now let's look at the, like this is the 90-degree times 13. And when there's a large number, we can just divide this 13 by 4. Look at here, it is a 13. Okay, simply what we can do, divide this 13 by 4. Now you must be wondering why I'm dividing by 13, because see here is quadrant, it means this is 90-degree, this is 90-degree. If I make this complete 4 quadrant, then that makes the one complete turn, right? So it is a 13. 13 means now, if I divide that is 4 quadrant makes a one complete turn. If we divide by 4, if we divide 13 by 4, then we'll be getting what? 4 times 3 is 12. It means that it will make 3 complete rotation here, up to here, 3 complete rotation. Okay, then there is a one remainder. So one more, that's a quadrant, it will complete here, it will goes here. Okay, 13, and this is completely here 12, and this will be 13, and plus 30-degree, it will move to the next quadrant here. Okay, so 30-degree, it will be here in the second quadrant. Now we know that is cot, you moves into the second quadrant, and this second quadrant is the place of sine and cosec, which means that this cot, when it moves into the second quadrant, then here it will become negative. Look at here, it will become here, it's a negative. Okay, here minus tan 30-degree. And what is the value of minus tan 30-degree? That is equal to minus 1 by root 3. I hope it's clear to you. Okay, now let me clear this all, and let me move to the next slide here. Okay, look at here. Now, if I just look at the sine 90-degree minus theta, you know the value of this one easily, right? If I use the cast rule here, can I just use like this sine 90-degree times 1 minus theta? Because 90-degree means I can just make it 90-degree times 1 minus theta. It is the same thing here. Now, here is an odd number. This one is odd number. So odd number makes sign change into the cos. So I can just simply write down it is a cos theta. Okay. And since it is a 90-degree times 1, it will remain. Look at here. See, 90-degree times 1 means it is here, and it is minus theta. Minus theta means it will not move into the second quadrant, but instead it will remain in the same quadrant here. So it means that this sign lies in the first quadrant here, and in the first quadrant all the ratio will be positive, right? So I can simply write here it's a plus cos theta. Okay, and that is equal to the cos theta. Okay, let's look at the next example here. tan 90 degree plus theta. Look at here. If I use the cos rule here, I can just simply make it tan 90 degree times 1 plus theta. Okay. And here, since it is a 1 here, it will change the tan into the cot. So it will be the cot theta. And here, since it is a 90 degree times 1, here it will be the 90 degree here and times 1. This is the first quadrant. And plus theta means it moved to the in the second quadrant here. From this first quadrant, it will move plus 30 degree. It is here, plus theta is here. Here is a theta somewhere. Okay, 90 plus theta. Got it? And here, since see this tan moves into the second quadrant, this is the place of the sine and cosec. Only sine and cosec will be positive here, but the tan will not be positive here, and it will be negative here. So we can simply write down here, see what we can do here. It is negative minus cot theta. Okay, now let's look at another example. Cosec 360 degree plus theta. Let's get a value of this one. Now I think you understood what to do. Let's make it 360 degree expressed into the terms of 90 degree. So it will be cosec 90 degree times 4 plus theta. Now remember, it is a 4 is an even number. Okay, that's why cosec will not change, and it will be cosec theta only. And since it is a fourth quadrant, it completes one rotation, right? It is a 90 times 4, it will make a one complete rotation, and plus theta. See, from here it will be here up to here, it is complete rotation up to here, and then it is plus theta means it goes to the first quadrant here. Okay, plus theta will be somewhere here, it is a theta somewhere here. Okay, and it is a cosec theta. So here, so the cosec, this cosec will lies here in this first quadrant, and here in the all the ratio will be positive in the first quadrant. So what will be the result? It will be just cosec theta. So in this way we can find a lot of values, right? A lot of in the like angle trigonometric ratios of different angle we can find by using cos rule. Okay, I hope it's clear to you.